We're here and we're going to discuss ways that we implement disciplinary in the preschool. And in the preschool, I found out that, there's a couple of ways you can use behavior, get behavior directed the right way. And one of my ways I noticed that is good for us at Little Angels Daycare is redirect their attention. And how we count the minutes. And how we redirect their attention is by getting something positive to do. Take them from the bad behavior, take them to something positive. Or another way that I found that is really good is the 1, 2, 3 method. And the 1, 2, 3 method is, I have these, the teacher, put up these signs and say 1 meaning, all right, I want to get your attention. Or she'll use 2 saying, okay, this is my last warning for you. Or she'll use 3, that means I either have to write something in your little folder to your parents, or I'm going to have to address your parents about your behavior. And then we have the thinking chair. The thinking chair is really good because sometimes children want to be alone when they done got in trouble or another child done aggravated them. So we have a thinking chair, and you sit the child in the thinking chair for, if they're 1 year old, you put them in there for 1 minute. Let them think about it, but let them know. Give them something to do while they're sitting in the thinking chair. That helps them from getting real bored, and it's not like a punishment. So, them are 3 ways that you can implement effective discipline for your children in your preschool. And this time, anybody have any questions they would like to ask me?
Okay, the question is, if you put a child in the thinking chair, do you give them something that they want or something that you want them to do at that time?
I will give them something I want them to do because it is a form of trying to get them knowing that their behavior wasn't acceptable. So I'll give them something I want them to do. I won't give them a choice because that really is to kind of redirect them to get themselves together from their bad behavior. Anyone else have any questions?
Well, I have another question. Can I ask another question?
Sure.
Okay, if for instance you see you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, if the child doesn't really, you have to really teach them the 1, 2, 3 before you do this, right? So they'll know exactly what each number means.
That's correct. That's correct. I would go over it like the first day of school. We would go over 1, 2, 3 with them and explain to them. Even though they're preschool, they can understand. Explain to them what 1 means, that, okay, you're not behaving right. And, 2, you explain that. You will explain it to it so they can understand what 1, 2, 3 means. And yes, ma'am, we do go over the method with them. You're quite welcome. No more questions. Always remember that preschool is still something rewarding to do because you are impacting young lives, even though we have to implement disciplinary actions.